All right, y'all. Houston, we have a problem. Listen, there's some stuff that we just wanted to do a quick video on that relates to Married at First Sight. I know it's airing right now, but we got to talk about this. So after the intro, make sure you come back so we can talk about this breaking news that we're hearing and seeing. All right. All right, well, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin.
I'm Tarsha.
And this is, of course, Conversations with the Crawleys, where we have conversations about faith, family relationships, and recaps of some of our favorite shows. This one is all about something that we're finding out about Married at First Sight.
Oh, we talking about sipping the tea, huh?
Well, listen, and here's the thing. This channel, we don't dig into the whole, rumors and everything, right? We like to watch the show as fans. But this one, we got to talk about it. All right.
Well, let's talk. Let's dig in.
So here's what's happening. Right? About a week ago, so I came to you and I said, hey, there's something I'm seeing on some blogs. I'm seeing on some stuff that said Zach and Bao. Those are two names that don't go together, right?
Right.
Zach and Bao might be a new couple.
Really is my answer.
Right. And so we were like, okay, yeah, we'll see, what have you, right? But then we saw again, I woke up on Instagram, going through social media, what have you, and I see some things in Michaela's IG story. I'm like, okay. And then I see other pictures. I don't have the pictures, but Michaela, let's kind of put it out there, and then we can kind of dig into it, talk about it real quick. So Michaela said, look, y'all, I'm legally married only because I'm contractually obligated to be, but very estranged. So listen, here's the spoiler alert already. We know right now that Michaela and Zach Dunzo at the end of this, right?
Right.
She says, I goes on to say, I've not spoken directly to that man in months.
Wow.
Whatever him and her.
Okay, we can apply that's Bao.
Yep. Whatever him and her have going on has absolutely nothing to do with me. I wish them the best. Then she says, I'm happy for anyone who comes out of this process a happier, healthier version of themselves. Experts get many things right in the process, even if editing doesn't reflect that. Yes, we kind of knew that, right?
Yep.
And she's grateful for the opportunity to have been a part of it and a catalyst for change. Many former cast members are now in beautiful relationships because of the lessons given to all of us. I'm assuming and thinking that maybe she's in a new relationship as well. Don't know.
Possible.
No one is perfect, but there is a perfect somebody for all of us.
Agreed.
And then she wraps it up by saying, I will continue to be a preacher of all things love, strength, change, and humor and growth. I've never lived imperfect, and I hope you all never do either. What you see on TV is no longer who I am or who I want to be. I like that. Remember, Malcolm Little wouldn't have become Malcolm X without change. Listen, fight the power.
Fight the power.
All right. So let's dig into it, right?
So, okay. So you're saying that Bao and Zach,
that appears to be the case,
are a couple. So I'm trying to figure out how that works, right?
Who slid in whose DMs first?
Right. And if I'm in the circle with this person, right, and we're going through this process together,
right,
how do I decide that I am going to talk to someone, even though we might not be close, right?
Right.
We're connected because we all decided to do a process.
We went through this entire process together.
It wasn't like we were friends in college and school.
Right.
But I'm feeling like we're all giving each other advice to how to stay married. But now I end up with your soon-to-be ex-husband?
Because, here's the thing. You got the dynamic of Johnny and Zach, right? Now, it doesn't look like they had a lot of close interactions.
Right.
Alone, right?
No,
Jose was Johnny's boy. Zach and Gil kind of interacted more, right?
Right.
But
you do see scenes of Zach talking to Johnny like, hey, Johnny, stick in there. We're going to work through this.
Yep.
So we see all those things occurring.
Yep. So you got that issue. Then on the flip side, you got Bao and Michaela, right? Now, let me just kind of interject something here. I definitely want to acknowledge the fact that Michaela recognizes that maybe things that we see on the show are about to see, because really Hurricane K still has yet to make landfall as far as the show, right? But she recognizes there are some things that maybe she could have done differently, right?
Oh, I hope everyone felt that way.
Right.
I hope everyone felt that way.
But I'm looking at Zach, and here's my speculation on Zach. I think Zach is looking more for a mother.
Wow.
I think that's just me. Just the way that I see him kind of interacting, the things that I see from him, I think he was really looking for someone to mother him in respect, not any crazy kind of thing, right? But I think that he's wanting that older woman, and Bao is definitely, she's 8 years older than him, I think.
I think that's what you indicated.
Now, what's interesting for Bao though is if you remember when we first see Bao in some of the first episodes, she was very picky about who she wanted, and she specifically said she wanted someone that either was Asian or white. Mm-hmm. Zach ain't either one of those.
No. Well, he's a minority, if you want to count Asian as a minority.
Well, but he got a lot more melanin.
But you know me specific when you say Asian and white.
Right.
And things can change, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, if you say that this is a potential maybe because of interacting with them and you actually get to know the person.
Right.
Possibly. I'm just trying to figure out how it just connect, because it seems very, it's not
out the blue.
It's out of the blue. It's because if you look at how they are as people, mm-hmm. I could see that. I could see them matching because she is more calmer. She is very more analytical mm-hmm. in her approach. And he seems to be more, more
passive.
More passive, a contemplator mm-hmm. in that sense. So I could potentially see that, Yeah. So it's just very interesting that all of a sudden you got pictures, is my understanding. Right. There's photos of Bao and Zach.
So the picture that I think I saw that I didn't get a chance to capture was a picture. I don't know if it's from her Instagram or what, but it's a picture basically of Zach laying on a couch, what have you. Looks mm-hmm. like they may be in the middle of traveling, what have you. Mm-hmm. But it's a picture that I wouldn't take of. I would take it of you,
but not of a friend, right? Because of the way it's angled or whatever.
Yeah, just because the way it's angled and just the way that it's like
it comes across. Like
it would be like me taking a picture of someone that you used to see. How can I put it? It's just an awkward picture, right? It's taking a picture of someone that you would think that they would not, like one of your best friends, like me taking a picture of one of your best friends laying on a couch sleep with no context. You're nowhere in the picture, nowhere there or anything like that. It's an awkward picture to be taking unless there's something else going on, mm-hmm. right? And I think that the caption even kind of alluded to things. So, and this is, like I said, we heard this information about a week or so ago. Mm-hmm. And now it's just like, you know what? It's out there. It seems to be. And so, kind of let's watch the rest of the season kind of with that in mind, because we might be able to see when.
Maybe it might be on there and not,
I doubt it, but it's still interesting. Now, what's going to really be interesting, though, the reunion special.
Yeah, because that's awkward.
The reunion's going to be really awkward.
I think they do a couple things afterwards. Well, and you've seen them like on the recap. They talk about the show. And she's normally on there with someone else. Mm-hmm. I've never seen like Michaela and all of the women on the recap.
Right. But there was one not too long ago, maybe last week, I don't know, but where Johnny and Zach were on there. Yeah. So, well, it's interesting to see. We just want to kind of let you know that. But again, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, request notifications, and
share.
Yes. All right. Well, listen, that's it for this video. We just want to come out here and say this real quick. But make sure you do all those things, and we will see you next time. Have a great one. Be blessed.
Bye.